Where'd you get those cars? Out of a cereal box? So what's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Need for Speed Payback. Only real ones are gonna know where that quote is from. So if you guys know what movie, what racing movie that's from, drop a comment down below. But today we're gonna be checking out the MITSUBISHI LANCER EVO here in Need for Speed, and we're gonna be taking this thing from zero to hero. Now, to call it a zero is kind of unfair because these things were pretty cool, even just stock. But you guys can see we're looking pretty low here. We're at level 195. We are going to be doubling that up to a level 399, which is really exciting. This should be a fun episode. And a lot of people have been asking for the Lancer. A lot of people want to see this thing. So I'm excited to check this thing out. We'll see what we can do. You guys can see here, it's just your average four-door sedan that's going to be turned into an absolute monster of a race car, dude. I've always liked the Lancer. I mean, I remember growing up, you know, I would put this along with things like, you know, the Supra and the GTR and stuff like that. It was kind of like, in my eyes, in my head, it was one drop down. But, I mean, these things were very, very capable. This was a beautiful car back in the day. Still is to this day. And, we're going to see what we can do with it, man. This should be a fun episode. So, first thing we're going to do is head over to a tune-up shop. Like I said, we're going to have to double the level here, which is not going to be easy. It's going to take a ton of speed cards. I'm not looking forward to blowing that many speed cards on a build, but I've seen quite a few comments for it, so we're definitely going to make it happen. So you guys can see, starting off, we've got 366 horsepower, 171 mile an hour top speed, 0 to 60 in 3.9, which honestly isn't that bad, and then a 12-second quarter mile. Got a lot of room to go up, though. I'll see you guys in a sec. Check out this beauty. Here we go. So we brought it up to 906 horsepower, 232 mile an hour top speed, a 1.9 0 to 60, and an 8.8 quarter mile. This thing is going to be a monster. Let's make it look like one. Here we go. Community wraps for the Evo here. What is this? Delete white layer? This has to be some sort of a reference that I'm not getting. Oh, here we go, boys. This is the reference that I made in the very start of this video. No way. I can't believe somebody made this. I almost... honestly, I feel like it's kind of an ugly car. I think it's kind of an ugly color, and I don't really like the decals on it. I almost feel like we need to go with it just for old time's sake. Let me see what else we have here. See, like this one right here? The blue with the carbon on top, that looks so much better. I actually might go with this. Oh, it's even got the carbon trunk. I think I might go with that, dude. We've got another one of the Too Fast, Too Furious edition. I mean, those don't look bad. It's even got Paul Walker on the side, dude. But I don't even think it looks that good. Whatever, dude. We've got to do it. I'm sorry. I seriously, I think it could look better. But I also feel like we have to do it. I think we have to go with this. For Paul, baby. Alright, so we've got that. And then what we're going to do, I know right off the bat, before we forget, because I always forget to change it. I'm going to change the license plate. We're going to change the text. And we're going to make it say, how do you, oh, caps is L. P-A-U-L. I like it. I respect it, boys. All right, so for the rims, this thing, if I remember correctly, I think it had, did it have 5-spoke rims? Too Fast, Too Furious, Evo. I'm pretty sure it had 5-spoke rims, yeah. And it was kind of like a white chrome-ish, kind of. I don't know, we'll see what we can find here. So it's like this, but it had double lines on each spoke. It was kind of like this. Pretty much exactly like that. I'm going to see if there are any other ones that are a little bit closer. I don't think there's going to be. Well, some of these out here. That's not bad right there. Ooh. Whoa, that actually looks the closest out of all of them that we've seen. I'm going to take these Vossens. Boom. All right, so we've got that. Now for the color, like I said, it was kind of a chromey white. Hold on. We want the secondary paint. We're going to apply that to all rims. Primary paint, apply that to all rims. But I think we want to make it not really a chrome. I'm going to try more of a metallic. I think it's more of a metallic. I'm going to apply that to all rims. Change size. They were pretty big. I'm going to go with the largest size. That works for me. All right. I actually think that worked out really, really well. I'm going to put some Toyos on there just for the heck of it. I don't think it actually had them on there in the movie. Rims. We're going to go ahead and make these ones bigger. Oh, it didn't even change the rim for us. Shoot. So they were the Vossens towards the end. Were they these? They were those, yeah. All right, so what we're gonna do if we come back here, rims, we can change our color and apply to all. So then that's gonna apply it to the ones in the back. Looks good. We're gonna wanna change the size. Open that up a little bit. Looks good to me. Tires, we'll put some Toyos on there. Boom. All right, we're matching front and back. That doesn't look bad. Actually, you know what I think? I think it might be one size down. Change size. They were big, but they weren't that big. So we're going to go one size down on front and back. Rims, size, one size down. All right, cool. Looks good to me. I think she looks good. All right, let's see what all we can do here. I'm gonna start off with the hood. What do you guys want to do here? I'm gonna make it look more aggressive. Why not? We're gonna put our own spin on it. It's gonna be the Fast and the Furious inspired, but we're gonna put our own spin on it. I don't really know what I want here. I think I might leave it stock. The stock looks pretty good. So you've got that. I'll go ahead and darken out the headlights. We could have made this a really sick off-road vehicle, dude. That would have been fun. Splitter. I'm going to put a splitter on there. Woo! I don't think the one for the movie had the splitter on there, but I think that looks pretty good. I'm going to go with the small canards up front. Fenders. Oh, you guys know. We're going to go for it. We got to go for the wide body look. I love it. I'm going to go with that. Okay, so this is truly going to be our own version of it. But, I mean, you guys, we still get the deal. We know what this is modeled after. I'm going to go with those there. Spoiler. He had a black one on there. Got my little cheat sheet over here to the right. It wasn't very big, though. It was definitely not the stock one, but it wasn't a huge one like a lot of these. I'd say this is probably the smallest option we have. So we're going to go with that. Can we change the trunk lid? We can't change the trunk lid. Rear bumper, definitely want to make this a bit more aggressive, so we're going to go with that. Exhaust. What here? I'm going to go with something like that. I feel like they always have those enormous exhausts. Enormous exhausts in the Fast and the Furious. Dude, this thing looks so good. I love it, bro. I absolutely love it. Look at that thing. Oh, it's so sexy. I think it turned out well. I'll take it, boys. Here we go. Throw back to Paul. Shout out to Paul. Man, I see you up there, buddy. We're going to kill it in this episode for you. Here we go, boys. I'm excited to see just how good this thing is. Now, did he have? Ooh, he had blue neons on there. We've got to add the neons. Oh, it's dark outside too. Hold on, wait a second. I'm gonna go forward, back up, get back in the garage. I know that neon sometimes can be a little bit tacky, but we're recreating a legend here. So here we go. We've got to go to, oh, we probably want to stance it too. I'll drop the height. And then we're going to go to vanity items, underglow. He had kind of it was more of a, I don't think it was turquoise. I'm going to go with the regular blue, I guess. And then let's go with blue nitrous as well. Dude, that looks so good. I'm so excited about this. Hopefully a lot of you guys recognize this car. I'd be really, really sad if you didn't, because this is from my favorite movie of all time. We made it, boys. Looks a bit different than it originally did, but that's not to say it doesn't look good. Let's go, boys. And it's super fast. You guys saw that 0 to 60 in 1.9. Not only does it look more aggressive than the movie, but it's significantly faster. Alright, boys. I'm excited about this. This is actually going to be a lot of fun. Here we go. So, I remember we were talking about, where was it? There's a time trial one that we did recently that was a lot of fun that we hadn't done in a while. Here we go. Liberty Desert Trial. I'm going to go for this, dude. We haven't done too much of this one, so I'm going to check this out. We're going to start it off with a time trial. We're actually really, really close to it right now. And then we're going to move into an actual race. So we'll see how this thing does.
Looks like a roaming racer.
Oh, actually, I'll take a roaming racer. I'll take a roaming racer over anything else. Nassim, he's a veteran.
You and me, let's go.
The Honda Civic Type R, I've got a feeling we're going to destroy him here. We'll see what happens. See ya, buddy. Starting on a rolling start, we're burning out when we're already going like 40 miles an hour. That's so nuts. Not really burning out, but we left some marks on the road back there when we hit the gas. We're actually getting some decent progress with these roaming racers. We've been clearing up quite a few of them. You guys can see right there. That's another 3-piece. Completed nice and easy. Oh, actually, I think we've already beat him, now that I think about it. You know what? We're right next to a race. Let's just do this. Sprint into the city. Here we go, boys. Avoid collisions for 80 seconds and win the race. There's no chance we're going to be able to do that. Here we go, baby. This thing looks so good, dude. I love that tow hook on the back. All right. Whew. We've got some stiff competition out here. We're in a Mitsubishi going up against Aston Martins, Lambos, Porsches, all kinds of stuff, but we'll see what we can do. Woo. I mean, it might be a Mitsubishi, but we got the stats to back it up, man. We're looking good so far. All right, so we've got to get that clean driving. We pretty much can't hit anything for the rest of the race. Not even like a bush or something. I just don't think it's going to happen. Those cones almost messed it up for us right there. Dude, we're pretty fast. Not going to lie. Gotta watch out for cones, for signs, for the walls, other vehicles, pretty much everything. Dude, how are we destroying these guys? I don't know what... I hate it so much, dude. I hate it so much. We officially can't complete it now because we're going to finish the race before we actually complete the challenge. That is so frustrating. The one construction cone that got in the way. We actually, I don't know, we may not beat it. We'll see. I guess technically we could kind of slow it down a bit, right? Towards the end. Now that's, okay, I'm not even going to worry about it anymore. It's over. Let's just see what this thing can do. It feels pretty good so far, honestly. I mean, obviously, when we're talking about the stats that we're at for this thing, of course it's going to feel good. But I don't know, it's grippy. It feels good. It's got some weight to it. You can see us using this thing. All right, guys. That's how we do. First one complete. First race. Great success. We didn't get the clean driving. That one I honestly think is borderline impossible. I really do. I really don't think that you're gonna ever complete that. Unless you like sat there and practiced it or something and like knew exactly where you had to be in the road every single time. All right. So we're down here. Let's go ahead and check out some activities. There's some events in the location. We've got the construction yard. We've got the Solar City Sprints. We've got the highway loop. I feel like the construction yard... we've been doing that one a lot, actually. I don't want to do that one yet. Exiles. Got this one up here. Ember Valley Showdown. That's the one we just did. That's the time trial I was talking about. Noche de Muertos. We haven't done this one in a little bit, I don't think. Let's go ahead and fast travel to the dealership. We're going to check this one out. Yeah, I feel like the construction one might be kind of interesting with this car just because, I don't know. It doesn't feel as dominant as some of the other cars we've used, so we might actually have to fight a little bit more. I feel like this would be a good car for fighting. It's just, I mean, it's a big four-door sedan. It's got some weight to it. You can kind of muscle your way around and run into people, I feel like. I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's kind of the vibe I get from it. It's fast, but it's got some muscle too. We'll see what happens here. We got off to a good start in the last race. Hopefully we can do the same thing here. Woo. Watch out, Evangeline. Here we go. Yeah, dude, this thing definitely has some weight to it. It's pretty heavy around the corners, which is a good and a bad thing. It's kind of hard to get drifts started. Whew. I'm trying to get around her. Not really giving me an opening. Here we go. That's my cue. Let's go, baby. I guess you start to get used to it, but it's very heavy. Like, after you've entered the drift, it doesn't really want to do exactly what you want it to do. It's interesting. I don't know. It means you're going to make less mistakes, I think, but it also gives you less control. Kind of just like, I don't know. It's like drifting a boat is what I would compare it to. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but it's just like as soon as it gets in that turn, you don't really have a lot of control over how much or little it's turning. I don't know. It's interesting. I'm excited to be racing it regardless. It's definitely not one of those cars that completely jumps out at me and it's like, holy cow, this thing is absolutely ridiculously good. But it's not bad. I guess I would kind of expect a little bit more out of a level 399, but we'll see what we have here. Danza Macabra. Let's do it. Is there anywhere to fast travel over there? Looks like... that might be the closest. I'm going to check this one out. Race number 3, boys. Let's go get one more in and see what we can do. I think next episode we're going to be taking on the final derelict build, which I'm kind of excited about. It's going to be an old school Chevy Bel Air. Unless somebody convinces me otherwise in the comments, I think I'm going to go off-road with it. I just want to see what it's like. I've seen a lot of off-road Bel Airs in this game. And I feel like that's a hint that it would be a pretty solid off-road build. And I still don't have an off-road car that I absolutely love. We did the Slug Bug recently in off-road. And it wasn't bad, but it wasn't as good as I was hoping for. So I'm hoping that this Bel Air can be exactly what we're looking for. But who knows? We'll see what happens. Yeah, dude, this thing, it's just kind of hard to drift with. Ooh. Up here near these speed cross events, those were fun. We got to check out a new speed cross build soon too. I want to check out the 350Z speed cross edition. That's gonna be a must. We're gonna do that soon. What you guys wearing? Excuse me. All over the road here. Woo! Danza Macabra. I seriously don't think we've done this one in a long time. Here we go, baby. Ooh. The Porsche. All right. Nice tires, bro. Let's see what you can do with them. We're gonna drift for a long distance here, boys. Woo! Alright. I got a feeling this is going to be a tough race, dude. I don't know. We'll see. Woo! Got around him. Feeling good so far.
I think you left some paint.
Jeez. Like I said, dude, it's just, this thing, it's like drifting a bus, a Greyhound bus. Seriously, it feels like it's fighting me the entire time. Ooh, we just gave him a little boot right there. That's okay. Here we go. I didn't mean to hit him that hard. We probably shouldn't have been up on his booty like that, but we're gonna have to really try our hardest if we want to win this race, boys. Might have to get a little bit dirty. We'll see. That car was exactly where I didn't want it to be. I'm trying to, I have to use my e-brake to get into some of these turns. Otherwise, this thing just, it doesn't handle that well. So using an e-brake like that in this game is kind of questionable. It's not bad, but it's not something I've done a lot of, so it's hard to transfer that power with the e-brake in this game. All right, that was completely unintentional, but probably the best thing that could have happened for us. All right, we got our side bet. I actually feel really bad about that, but I mean, there's nothing I can do. He came at us hard twice. I kind of messed up my line a little bit right there. All right, 1.4 miles left, boys. I think we're going to be able to make this one happen. Get out of the dirt there. I like it. I don't like that we had that slam in the middle. I do feel bad about that, but I mean, sometimes that happens in racing. You see wrecks all the time in racing, no matter what type of racing you're doing, so just got to tip your hat and try your best to race clean. All right, guys, there you all have it. That's the Lancer EVO. Not a bad car in this game, but even ranked up to level 399, I wouldn't say that was one of our better ones. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. What should we do with that Bel Air? I'm thinking off-road. I think off-road would be a lot of fun. I'm going to see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.